How I did this. The Carbonphone is kind of an ugly microphone. It has a ugly sound, which is good in certain mixes because it adds this kind of like layer of sputtering filth on top of something else, and it can actually add some warmth and some almost like a fuzz sound to a mix, and that can be good in certain circumstances, which is exactly what I wanted to showcase. So what I did for this particular song is I started with a 5-string Steinberger bass, and I played a song, I call it Nintendo. That's just the working title of the song. It's in Locrian, which is a very ugly scale. So it's an ugly song and an ugly microphone together. I thought that was quite as nice. So that 5-string Steinberger is going into an API Transformer LX. It is a fantastic, it's the best pedal I've ever used. Fantastic. Now on that, I have a lot of compression. I also have the EQ on it with the bass and the treble knobs at about 3 o'clock. So I'm really pushing out the bass and treble, and the mids at noon. It's then going into an MXR M80, and there's 2 lines coming from it. There is the XLR line, which is also powering it, because the M80 can be powered by 48 Phantom, and that's going directly to the mix. Then there's the parallel output, which is an unaffected output going to the front of the amp. So I'm essentially using it as a splitter. On the M80, which is going directly to the mixer, I'm pushing just bass. And I have the mids at about, 10 o'clock or so, and I have the treble at 0. So that's where I'm getting all of my low end from. I'm then bringing that to the front of the BXD 15A through the parallel unaffected output. And on that Bagheera bass amp, I'm running bass at 0, mids at 3 o'clock, the mid frequency switch at, I think it's 450 hertz, and the treble knob at 3 o'clock. Now on that speaker, I'm running 2 microphones. The obvious one is the Carbonphone, and the other one is a Sennheiser 441. I was playing with it with just the Carbonphone, and it was missing something. So first I tried a 57, and it just had too much of a modern sound, and I wanted a more vintage sound. So I used my Sennheiser MD441 on there, and it's perfect. I mixed all of those together, and that's it. Thank you, like and subscribe.